This is episode 2 of Hypnosis. This is a series where we will be explaining basic psychological concepts so that the age old question of is psychology for me gets answered. My name is Mohammad Abdullah Sarkar and I'm a graduate student of applied psychology. Let's begin. Here's where the confusion starts. Just like the ideas of psychology are not new in themselves, just more consolidated, similarly, the term psychology can be attributed to many personalities. The three famous ones, Marulek, Melanchthon, and Gokul, are on your screen. In my undergraduate classes, I was taught that the correct answer was Gokul. However, as we all know, there are no definite answers to this question. Like always, our history starts with the Greeks. The main idea of the time was simple. Mind and body were connected. The humoral theory, which stated that the body is comprised of 4 types of fluids and diseases are caused by their imbalances, was put forth by Hippocrates. Plato said the problems in the logistikon, or the part of the soul that occupied the region of the head, were the reason for mental illnesses. On the other hand, Aristotle believed that mental illnesses were a function of emotion problems, and talking clearly about your problems can help you find solutions to them. Looks like he was really onto something, considering that this idea is pretty much in line with how modern psychotherapy works. Following in a similar vein, Galen too was a fan of the humoral theory. He was a believer in the practice of bloodletting and induced vomiting, while maintaining that humans possessed a main soul and a subsoul. Mental illness, as per Galen, was the product of excessive desires. While these ideas seem outrageous to us, let's not forget that these are landmark theories. In fact, Galen was such an important figure that his death supposedly marked the dark ages for psychopathology, out of which the subject wouldn't emerge until the Renaissance. The Middle Ages is when religious fanaticism rose because people searched for answers during the plague and medical sciences had not developed enough. Thomas Aquinas, the famous theologian, believed that since the soul was created by a perfect creator, all mental illnesses should be a problem of passions. On the other hand, people like Paracelsus believed that the arrangement of the stars had something to do with the ailments of the people. Now, during the Renaissance, we had René Descartes, who promoted a reductionist approach with his mind-body dualism idea. All previous ideas were indiscriminately rejected, while the new ones promoted a world where the mind and body had nothing to do with each other. Of course, the ideas did not last long enough, since we had many clinicians and scholars who pointed out problems with this approach. Benjamin Rush, who wrote seminal pieces in psychiatry, believed that the mind could be a source of diseases as well. Franz Mesmer, the founder of animal magnetism, healed people who had blindness and paralysis but little to no physiological correlates of these diseases. Charcot treated patients with hypnosis and gained popular fame in the medical world because of the same. Emil Kraepelin, the person who defined schizophrenia first under the label of dementia precox, believed that the origin of mental illness could be in the human brain itself. A lot of the groundwork for the reversal of popular belief from mind-body dualism to mind-body connection can be credited to the germ theory of Pasteur and cell theory of Virchow et al. Coming to the 20th century, well, that's what we're here for, ladies and gentlemen. Prepare yourself for an amazing ride as we go through the different concepts of psychology as well as dive through the historic origins in the rest of the episodes. Thank you for spending this time with me. If you want to know more about what I am up to these days, you can check out www.thelinity.com. The link will be in the description and it's basically the mental health platform me and my team will be developing in the coming months. Also, if you wish to get a free copy of my Introduction to Psychology PDF notes, I've dropped the link in the description. Take care.